Well, stocks were up today, and so were the temperatures.
They're going to go up higher.
Yeah.
I don't know about the stock market, but the stock market's going to go up. Great beach weather coming up this weekend. In fact, we got an extended period of dry, unfortunately long-term dry, but warmer weather for the holidays. Taking a look at our Anna Maria cam today, a beautiful day with temperatures warming up into the 70s for the most part. The winds weren't too bad. A few more clouds this morning than we saw this afternoon, but by sunset it was mainly clear. And look at that beautiful sunset up there around Anna Maria. A live look at Sarasota from our tower cam shows a beautiful evening in progress. It's been in the 60s all evening long, but now creeping down to the low 60s and 50s overnight. The dew point 60, and our humidity is 97% with calm winds. They'll turn more northerly with a weak cool front passing by in a few hours. Our high this afternoon 74, that's about normal. Low last night 60. It's been as cold as 31 7 years ago on this date, and as warm as 86 back in 1923. Here is the weak front passing by. It's approaching the Tampa Bay area as we speak, and it will only bring that shift in the weather. The shift in the air humidity, the dew points will go low, but all the rain that we've been seeing along the Gulf Coast will stay up there through the night. And the snow we've been seeing in the Northeast has left the New York City area. It looks like Boston's getting some flurries, but Cape Cod getting the brunt of it, back to Providence and southern Connecticut through the evening hours. And here's the nationwide weather pattern showing our front with high pressure ahead of it, giving us nice weather, high pressure behind it to give us nice weather for the weekend, and snow up north and cold temperatures. And it has been brutally cold, single digit up around Montreal for the last couple of days, but they warmed up a few degrees today, 10 at this hour, Toronto 23. And this big pool of cold air is going to be heading in a whole different direction as the atmosphere just gets churned around between now and Christmas. Look at this cold air pivot back into the Canadian prairies and then dive down as we move into next week, settling over the Rockies, even getting down into Mexico with this buckle in the jet stream coddling that pool of cold air. But look what happens on the other side. Warm air for the southeastern United States. We will have the warmest weather, in fact, the only warm weather in the country for around Christmas time. And what about your weather at 8 a.m. on Christmas morning? I'm predicting, or at least the computer is predicting, low 60s at 8 a.m. on Christmas Day. Well, here's my weather headlines for the next few days. The major weather pattern is under progress right now. It's going to go on for several days, and I don't think we're going to recover here in Florida with cooler temperatures anytime soon, nor will those people up north and west recover from the bitter chill anytime soon. Warming into next week here on the Sun Coast, and a long dry spell ahead, I'm afraid. That's not really great news for us. We need some rain. It's not coming with this front moving through overnight, just that wind shift with high pressure for a while until it gets to the east of us, and then the moisture and warmth from the Atlantic comes over us for the latter half of the weekend. We warm up 5 degrees Sunday afternoon from tomorrow's high of 75 and stay that way in the early part of the week. A great day to go to the beach tomorrow or be out on the water. Northeast winds 10 knots, seas only 2 feet. Bay and inland waters will have a light chop. I will be out at the beach, I'm sure, at one of the 2 days this weekend with a water temperature of 67. Beach temperature tomorrow 73, but it could touch 80 on Sunday. I think that's the day I'll head out, but a UV index will be near 5. Here's my forecast for the rest of tonight. It'll be fair to partly cloudy. Light winds maybe turning a little northerly, just a couple 3 miles an hour overnight. 55, the low temperature. And for tomorrow, a mostly sunny and mild day. 75 is pretty mild in my book, with that east-northeast wind at 5, average high 73. And here's the 7-day outlook. Takes us into the next week. A warming trend up to 80 on Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. Very little change. I'm showing a little variation there next week, but between now and Christmas Day and even a few days after, I don't think we're going to see any big changes in the weather. Scott?